Hey yo, my name is Lee, and all of this is Cheap Wanderer. Hello YouTube, Cheap Wanderer here. This video is going to be the first of a bunch that is going to explain to you the changes that's been made and what the future of Cheap Wanderer is going to be. And also this one here specifically is going to be an explanation to you as to why I haven't been producing any videos recently. Now, I wanted to do this a long time ago, but it's been a while since I've been able to clear my mind. And I don't want a bunch of negative stuff on my channel. But the longer time has gone on, the more I've been able to rationalize with what is going on in my life and make better decisions about what I'm going to do in the future. Things are changing drastically, and I will not be stationed in the state of Florida anymore. Now, I have come up with some deadlines that I've unfortunately had to break, so I'm not going to give you a deadline as to when the changes are going to take place, but they are already in the process of taking place. But there's going to be some drastic changes, and I won't be stationed in the state of Florida anymore. I'll be, for a short period of time, I'll be stationed in North Carolina, and then after that, the United States, the intercontinental United States will be my backyard. Front yard, side yard, that's where I'll be living. It's just wherever I park this thing. And I will not be traveling alone. And the name Cheap Wanderer will have an addition to it, and it'll be the last name change. But Cheap Wanderer right now is where I'm at. I was going to change it entirely, but the tribe has decided that they want to just add to my name. So that's what we're going to do. And then we'll start worrying about Patreon and all that other stuff, because we have some decisions to be made there too. And we're going to make all the decisions as a group. We are not, I'm not going to be there, and just because it's Cheap Wanderer and doesn't mean Cheap Wanderer is going to be making all the decisions. No, everything's going to go and be voted on by the group, decided upon, discussed upon. Everything will be taken care of as a group. Suggestions will be made, suggestions will be shot down, but eventually we will come up with the best answers for our group, and that's the way it's going to be. Right now the group is going to be a small group consisting of 5 people. My mom and her husband, Jim, my Aunt Dot and her husband, Denny, and myself. And a lot of the video from that point on, well, let's put it this way, a lot of the video is going to be this, one-on-one conversations between you and myself. Pardon me for that. Just finishing up my last cup of coffee. Then you will also get travel video. If we're out and about someplace where I can use my wheelchair, then you'll get video from me. You will also get video from my mom and her husband, and my Aunt Dot and her husband, and it'll all be on this channel. As far as I know. Now that's subject to change because we haven't really gotten around, had our powwow, and figured out what the way things are going to work. But I do know as of right now, they want to keep my channel that's already established and just be part of it. So I'm guessing that that's the way it's going to work. But they will have their own cameras, and I will, you know, I don't know if I'm going to be the sole editor or if I'm going to have them with me when it comes to editing and figuring out, you know, exactly what we want to save and what we don't want to save, what we want to include, what we want to cut out, whatever. I do think that what we'll do is, if I do make something, we will preview it all together before I upload it. And I think that's a great idea, because I know for a fact that my imagination is very limited, and I don't have the best ideas to keep people entertained. But I'm pretty sure that between the five of us, we'll come up with something fun. Denny's a musician, so we might have some original music too. He plays keyboard, so yeah, I guess he specializes in jazz, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we'll have some original equipment. We might even have some music around the campfire. Original music, not equipment. Some music around the campfire, maybe. Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. But we're all going to travel together. When I won't be able to do the trails, stuff like that, unless the trails are made out of concrete or asphalt, or hard packed shell or something like that. That my wheelchair will go over without too much bouncing around and stuff like that. And if I can't do those things, then we'll just use the footage coming from one of those other 4 people. But we will have you some really good stuff to put together. And that's the future of this channel. I plan on giving you the positive and negative side of everything that we try. What didn't work out for us, what did work out for us. What we tried and got rid of, what we tried and kept. I'm going to start that off for you too, and I'll explain to that. Before I even leave here, I'm going to be testing some stuff out, and then letting I'll unpack it in front of you. I will, use it in front of you and then give you my opinion. So, that's the future. Now, on my list, the next video is going to, well, I guess I just covered 1 and 2, because the second one was supposed to be what the video log was going to be all about. How it was going to come about. So we've got that covered. So the next video will be about the plan of the future. I already told you that. So, that's number 3. Number 4. The next video that I will be making for you will talk about refrigeration and keeping perishable foods cool or cold. And I will be right back with that.